I recently purchased this ULTRALOQ U-bolt smart lock for deadbolt for front door to my house. And overall, it's a good unit. It works well. Unfortunately, the first one that I got had a problem. Let me show you what that is.
It had a fatal problem with it. They called it a clutch. I don't know, whatever. It wouldn't.
So it wouldn't open. And I contacted customer support and we tried some things. I had to do some troubleshooting and eventually they sent me a new lock.
I was sort of expecting, a replacement lock, but what they sent me was the part which they determined was defective, and that's the inside part, which I guess has the clutch in it, which is unfortunate because in doing all the tests that they had me do, take it out, try it on a table, put it back in, I forgot that you have to be super careful about that ribbon, and I cut all the wires. Now that's my fault. I'm not going to try to blame them for that, but in order to make this work, I gotta fix those now. So I'm gonna take this off, and there's just a screw there, a screw there, a screw up there, and a screw there, and this back part will come off. So I'm gonna take that off. You can see that little part that got cut right there. I'm gonna have to pull that out and see if I can solder all those wires back together now. So take out these two screws, and the outside part will come out. I was just gonna pop this open and see if there's anything, if I could just unplug this cable and maybe have them send me a new one if I can't figure it out how to fix it. And let's see here. I don't know. I think there's some more screws in here. I could take that off. It probably connects in here someplace. So I probably could get a new cable from them, but let me just try to solder these back together again. Get this out of the way. Alright. You can see in this area here where the problem is. Got pinched. Well, it's a good thing I'm a vascular surgeon. Alright, so I got batteries back in it. And it works again. So there, it's locked. And if trust me, it did. The problem is that I just got to separate the chafed insulation. So I'm going to do that. We're going to make this thing work again. Yours may be worse. You may have to strip back whatever wire you disrupted, and then solder it back together again carefully. It shouldn't be that, it's not fatal. You can figure it out. Alright, got it back together, and let's see. Fingerprint it. And it seems to be working. Let's put it back in the door. Alright, we got this sucker reinstalled. And now, you can see if you push that, it'll stick the tongue way out. The old one, it didn't. It would only come out just about half that far. And then we're going to open it with my thumbprint. And it's so much more responsive, actually. I was a little surprised because the other one, actually, the thumbprint reader didn't work at all. Like when I installed it for like days, it wouldn't respond to me at all, and this one works just like that. So again, I think if you're having trouble on an intermittent basis with this not going all the way out, maybe this needs to be replaced. But whatever you do when you're installing this or you're replacing this, you got to be super careful of that wire in there.